Hey, Traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time? Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Oh, but we've been gliding for...
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here as an examiner to oversee your official gliding exam. I gave you your wind glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again,
I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when...
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get...
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. Huh. Anyway... I'll keep an eye on you. Blitz. What do you think, cutie?
Walk away.
I'll keep this close.
I'll keep this close.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down?
Oh, beautiful people, thank you.
Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really?
Paimon cool stories? Oh, some of them I like. My favorite, apparently, if you pop an Animos...
No, not that story.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both...
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
Instruction manual.
It's because maybe deep down in... What you lacked was not wind. It's courage. Reading that gave me the courage to but don't be nervous. Okay then. You just need to follow the mark...
Come on.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there.
Don't keep me waiting.
Alrighty then. You heard her. Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Anything the knights can do for you?
What are you doing there, Venti?
With the wind! Huh? What? Yeah!
Hey, here! Over here! I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before.
Narinig mo ba ako,
Glide through
Pep?
the marker.
Dinig ba ako?
got the hang of
Uh-oh.
wind gliding now. Let's do
Easy! You've flown this way before?
Once you've passed this final stage, just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
I'm sorry.
What's
What's
going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glide.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact. But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even...
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last...
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't... Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off. But no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Ego Cup! Mega na, Omega pa! Shoutout, Ego Cup!
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he...
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues. Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
I don't know.
It looks like a broken tree branch.
It's not a broken.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider.
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing glider.
Wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime?
Animal slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
Wait, are you telling me people actually do?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It
Ego
appears
Cup!
that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well,
There's only one way. Come on, we should keep.
ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Quick, let's keep.
Wind blade!
Yeah.
Freeze!
Yep.
Hit!
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly...
What happened? Hilly Churls, but I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared...
It's a small camp not too far from the village. But the route I... But today... Oh, some...
Now, who does that remind me?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he... I managed to get away, but...
Funny looking? In what way?
Oh, he was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object? The artifact? This could well be our... Tell me, did you see which way he...
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went...
Seems like a strong lead. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll... Oh, how
Another test subject.
What?
You're open.
No escape!
Freeze!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Wind blade.
Hey!
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've got, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure.
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow... That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on. There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one... You still had one stage to...
Yeah, but what's that gotta...
How about we make this the third and final...
Are you sure that's how the exam is...
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam... So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff! Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license... Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go! You can't keep up with me! As a dutiful maid would. looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it up.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide.
So how did he get across? If it's too far to glide, it's definitely too far for anything like that.
There's also no sign of an ink.
Bye-bye.
Oh no, he's getting away.
We can't hesitate any longer.
But...
Don't worry. I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can...
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought the first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their Be my witness. Raptor says I'll never make it. But
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it!
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it. And that's good enough for me.
Amber! No! You're gonna fall! You're gonna... It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Wind blade. Disappear. Freeze.
Leave it all to me. All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor
Aha! So he was just trying to... Little did he know, we're not so easy...
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique.
What you did now looked more like 9...
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I kinda missed that nervous rut.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem.
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone every time I get my license, but I always pass the first time.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your glide...
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head... Getting this gliding license is good.
Pinag-loading na. Pinag-loading ko po. Ayan.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there. Whoa, fighting talk. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do.
Oh, brother. If you ask...
We meet again, Avid. Are your adventures going smoothly? That is the spirit. It seems that you have a wealth. The guild receives requests. These commissioned adventures.
What kind of commission?
It is a mixed bag. Anything, but you do not have to take my word for it. Here you can find the details. Please report back to me upon completion. They will. Excellent. I await your return with. Ad Astra Abyssos.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Maybe. Still looking.
I'll race you there.
Traffic din. Thank you, Ibu Kak.
Cool it!
Thank you. Setaas. Abot ka ba? Aabot ka ba? Umabot na.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Windblade!
No one escapes my sights.
A reward on the road. Oh, so sorry.
I must leave no...
Windblade!
Ooh, wonderful.
I'll race you there.
Leave it all to me.
Cool it! Dodge this!
Ouch.
Is this an answer from this world?
Is this an answer from this world? Oh, very good.
Ooh, wonderful. No escape.
Disappear!
Steady as stone. As a good knight should.
Freeze! Windblade! Is this an answer from this world?
Is this an answer from this world?
I'll keep this close.
I'll keep this close.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Ha! Ha! Ha!
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Always heard about the wide range of ingredients you can find in Mondstadt, and it looks like it's true.
Hello, my name's Paimon.
Paimon!
Why are you looking at me like that?
What an exotic creature! Is it edible? What a bummer. Can't. You seem like good friends. I have a good friend too, called Goba.
Isn't that the name of a Liyue snack?
Both the snack and my friend have a special place in my heart. Anyway, can you do some hunting for me? There's lots of game around here that would be amazing to I can't catch anything to save my life, and I don't want to miss out.
Sounds like a bit of an ordeal.
Don't be like that. Come on, I'll whip you up a tasty snack with...
Ooh, you had me a tasty snack. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Your friend has already given me... I don't care how it's done, so long as you bring me back some raw meat. Great! Then I'll leave you to...
아유, 나나봐.
Wowie! This is great! Some of it all shallow.
Paimon thinks she's forgotten about...
Sorry. I got all excited. As promised, a tasty snack.
Are we your food testers? Oh gosh, this is delicious. Can you tell us how to make it?
Sure! The only thing is I got it! I'll make another one now so you can watch.
This seems pretty hard to make. It'll take more than that to...
Come on, it's simple. We can fry on a slab of stone and cook using some... Sweet flowers will do for sugar. As for salt, I found a load of rock salt in a cave the other day. There's still plenty left. I just can't help myself when there's a chance to try something new. But I can't exactly bring my whole kitchen with... Give me a second while I get everything ready.
Hey! What do you think? This is the boar's natural habitat. You can't hunt them here. You'll send them all running. We hunters know better than to kill the chicken to get at the egg.
Oh, I get it. The freshest, best quality meat comes from free-range boars that grow up in the environment nature intended for them. If they all ran off, it would be a major blow to gastronomy. No, to all mankind.
I'm sorry. I got excited and didn't think of the impact we'd have.
You should apologize to Draff. As our leader, he always stresses the importance of respecting the rules of the hunt. I'm afraid he is very upset right now.
I made a mistake, and I should go and apologize. Thanks, guys. I'll cook up some more taste. Okay, don't worry. Paimon will remember even if you forget. Draft ought to be in Springvale. Let's go!
Oh. Ay, ang taas ah. Hindi kaya.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Bet you can keep up with me.
You must be Xiangling.
Sorry, Mr. Draff. This was all my
I heard the whole story.
Ooh, he's gonna let her have it.
Please, help me promote my meat.
Huh?
Sorry if I was a little brash. Let me explain. Springvale has built its reputation on top quality meat products, but this reputation is so far limited. When I heard that the great maestro Xiangling herself was in Mondstadt,
Maestro?
haven't you heard? She's the one. Her unique take on cooking ingredients is behind some of the best loved dishes.
You're too kind.
With a top-notch chef cooking top.
I don't know. I only ever think about how to make tasty dishes.
You use boar meat all the time anyway, surely. I can't see.
The issue is...
That's. I mean, couldn't you?
There's no such thing as normal ingredients to me. You can turn anything into a delicacy if you cook it in the right way. I will not stand for having my creativity shackled by what ingredients I can and can't use. Food cooked like that is destined to be boring. Period.
Well, since you feel.
You know, we did come wrong to apologize. Couldn't you be a little more flexible? It's one thing to apologize, but it's another thing entirely to change the way I approach cooking. What's that smell? It's gorgeous! Hello, may I have a taste of your delicious cooking?
Sorry, I've taken all the orders I can for the next few days. The earliest I could put you down for is 7 days from now.
Wow, it must be delicious if it's that popular. Yeah, good point. Why does Draft want Zhongling to help when Springvale already has the...
Maybe he feels that Mondstadt cuisine can't compete with that of Tevat's biggest business hub, Luya Harbor. But I disagree. I don't think my cooking is at all inferior to anyone else's.
Well then, show me what you got.
Sorry, but customer feedback like, "Oh, that tasted good," is no use to me. If I wanted feedback, I would ask a professional chef. Hang on. Are you?
That's me!
It's really you! Well, I guess you do know what you're doing when it comes to cooking meat. As it happens, I have one of today's prime cuts remaining. So tell me, how would you cook this?
That depends on the ratio of fat to meat. With this cut, I would probably roast it over a hot stone with a little salt, some Joyun chili, and Kingston flour.
Kingston flour? But the melted fat would make the flavor of the flowers 10 times stronger than when eaten raw. It would overpower everything.
I know, that's why it's a garnish. I would never marinate the meat in it. I've tried it before. If you baste the petals in oil and then cook them with the right heat and duration, it gets rid of the bitterness completely and leaves you with a lovely crispy topping. Then throw in some Joyun chilies grown at a high altitude where the low humidity and varying... The petals absorb the saltiness from the sea salt, the chili spice, and the umami of the tender, freshly grilled steak, while also adding a floral aftertaste.
That's pure overkill. You're going all out on the trimmings and doing no justice to the meat whatsoever. Who wants to eat a roast when you can taste everything except the roast?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop arguing! Well, there's only one surefire way out of a cooking dispute. I declare a cook-off!
Suits me. If you can't beat my cooking, it'll show that Draft was clearly wrong about...
All right. But if I win, you have to use my winning dish to promote Springvale.
And if you lose, you have to add my winning dish to the Wan Min menu, with a caption saying, "This special addition to the Wan Min menu is generously provided by Chef Brooke of Springvale, meat expert."
It's a deal! I'm off to get ingredients. I will see you all... Wait! Wait! Let's try and catch up.
Oh no. Oh.
close. Have you decided what you're looking for yet? Of course not. Then how are you so sure of yourself? That's just my style. If I decided in advance exactly in the same way, if I knew what I was looking for before I found it, it wouldn't be a surprise. But that's so risky. Relax. This is how I came up with all the signatures. Let's look around here. I'll let you know when I find something I like. This should be enough. It's not every day you come to Leeway. Let's keep looking and see what else we can find.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Is this an answer from this world?
Wow, Giant Chilies! Aw, that's such a cute name.
Maybe so, but those little fellas pack quite a punch.
From what I've observed, spicy food is a rarity in Mondstadt, so this will be perfect. Go and pick some. Get a good handful.